UFC Fight Night, Holm versus Bueno Silva. Most confident picks to least confident picks. There are 13 fighters in which we're doing this for. As of now, we are going to add in Jack Della Maddalena versus Basil Hafez to this fight card in the welterweight division. I don't really know exactly where it's going to be on the card because it's not even on Tapology yet. It literally just got announced minutes ago, so I will be honest, we'll do it first. I know it's not going to be the first fight of the night, but we'll start from the bottom, make our way to the top, giving our most confident picks at the top and our least confident at the bottom. Jack Della Maddalena and Basil Hafez. I'm sorry. I'm going to have to do it. 95% for my man, Jack Della Maddalena. He's so far superior in the striking. He's got great takedown defense. That is improving every single fight. I do believe he goes out there and absolutely crushes Basil Hafez, who's mainly a wrestler and grappler. And I think he knocks him out in round number 1. I mean, dude, he's coming in there just to get the UFC contract. I'd be doing the same. In that, if you get a UFC contract to fight Jack Della or to fight Khamzat Chimaev, I'm taking that short notice fight so I get my UFC contract. It's not really a risk for Basil Hafez. It's actually a big risk for Jack Della Maddalena, as he could lose and lose all of his hype. But I highly doubt that. 95% for Jack Della. And now we're going to go to the complete opposite side of the spectrum here with a nice 55% confidence for Ailin Perez. I'm nowhere near confident on Ailin Perez. Her opponent is coming in after 2.5 years off. 2.5 years off is such a long time to not have a single MMA fight. That is absolutely insane. You never know with those type of opponents. Plus, it is women's MMA. You already know. Alex Munoz versus Carlos Deaton III. I'm a little bit more confident on him than I would be on an Ailin Perez. So we'll have him above that. But not by much. He's still going to be a slight lean at a solid 59%. Better wrestling and better ground game overall. Should control that fight pretty well. Azat, Maksum, and Tyson. Nan, this isn't going to be a super confident pick, like a lot of people might think. But this will be just a regular old confident pick for Azat Maksum, who's so far superior in the wrestling and grappling, and whose striking really is not that bad. I still think Tyson Nam probably has the better striking here, which is why I'm not going to have Azat Maksum as that confident of a pick, only at 72%. I don't really think his odds should be as big as they are with minus 400, and yeah, we'll move in to 70%. I don't think he should be that close to where he's at on the betting odds right now. Genaro, Valdez, and Evan Elder. I do have Evan Elder winning that one, but like I said, I expect this one to be a very, very close war. Fight of the night contender there in the lightweight division. I'm going to have him right in between the Alex Munoz one at 57%. Just because it's going to be a war, you never know. Genaro can pull something out of the fire, Leon, and knock out Evan Elder midway through the fight. Very, very possible. So only 57% for him. Melquizael Costa. I'm trying to think. I will have him more than Ailin Perez. A little bit more than Evan Elder. Let's go almost confident pick. He doesn't seem like a slight lean to me. I don't feel that unconfident on Melquizael Costa. He's got great jiu-jitsu to hang on the ground with Austin Lingo, and in my opinion, better striking as well. So, yeah, 62% is what I'm going to give. Let's give 63. Why not? 63% for Melquizael Costa. Viktoriya Dudakova. She's not going to be a super confident pick. She might be, though. She might be like right at that. She might be right at that point. Like right in between super confident and confident. We'll have her right where the cutoff is at 80% confidence for Viktoriya Dudakova. She's just so far superior on the ground, and I haven't seen anything from Istela Nunes when it comes to the wrestling and grappling game. Viktoriya is just so good at controlling you. She's so strong. She's so good at the ground and pound and the submission skills. She's going to smash her on the ground. Not as much as Jack Della in terms of confidence, but still quite confident for Viktoriya Dudakova. Melsik Baghdasaryan, that's going to be an almost confident pick. Not a slight lean and not a confident pick, but I will have him a little bit higher than Melquizael Costa at a solid 66% as a 2-1 favorite. Better striking, and I'm assuming he has to have been working on that takedown defense non-stop leading up to this fight, and especially after the Cooley Bow submission loss. Nazim, Sadykhov, and Terrance McKinney. We got an underdog here in Terrance McKinney. Yeah, 51%. We are not at all confident on my man Terrance McKinney. This is a very, very close fight. Like I said in my prediction video, Nazim Sadykhov is more technical, but Terrance has that one-punch knockout power, which in any given round that's very close, that one big shot could end up giving him the rounds. Ottman, Azaitar, and Francisco Prado. This will probably be a slight lean. It's not a super confident. It's not a confident. Not even an almost confident pick. Did I put almost leans? Almost confident. I didn't spell that right. Almost confident. We'll have him right below Alex Munoz. Barely below at 58% for Francisco Prado. Chelsea Chandler and Norma Demont. This is another underdog that I'm going to be having for this fight card, and it'll be more confident than Ailin Perez, that's for sure, but not by much. We'll tie him with Evan Elder there at 57%, which is still decent for an underdog. That's a solid confidence for an underdog in their fight. Josh Parisian, I think our third underdog in a row, maybe. Not a confident one at all. I'm literally going to put him right with my guy, Terrance McKinney. This is not a confident pick. It's a little bit of a sprinkle on that underdog bet, given the long layoff of my guy, Walt Harris. So we'll have Josh Parisian tied at 51%. Junyon Park and Albert Durayev, a little bit more confident in Junyon Park than I would be for Ailin Perez, but a little bit less than I would be for Chelsea Chandler there. So I'll have him at 56%. Let's put that one in. And we got one more, Holm and Myra Bueno Silva in the co-main event. Should be a good one there. It's a tough one. For how confident I'd be on a girl like Holm at this stage in her MMA career. Obviously not super confident. She'd have to be either in the 50s or the 60s. There's no getting higher than that. Melquizael Costa range makes sense. I'm not as confident as her as I am for Melquizael or Melsik though, so we'll put her at 62%. That is it. Those are the most confident to least confident picks of the card. We got our super confidence Jack Della Maddalena, Viktoriya Dudakova, and Azat Maksum. We also have Melsik Baghdasaryan, Melquizael Costa, as well as Holm as all of our almost confident picks at 66, 63, and 62%. And we got a lot of slight leans. There's a lot of close fights. 59% for Alex Munoz, 58% for Francisco Prado, Evan Elder at 57%, Chelsea Chandler also at 57%, Junyon Park at 56%, Ailin Perez at 55%, Josh Parisian at 51%, as well as Terrance McKinney at 51%. Those are most confident to least confident for UFC Fight Night. Holm versus Bueno Silva. This should be a solid card. Make sure to like, I'm joking. Make sure to like, make sure to subscribe. Those are the confidence to least confidence.